Hey, music maniacs, buckle up as we hit the high notes with Takt Op Destiny. Prepare for a symphony of chaos where the beat drops harder than a clumsy DJ. Takt, our maestro of mayhem, and Destiny, his monster-mashing muse, are ready to face the music, and trust me, it's gonna be louder than a metal concert in a library. So grab your popcorn and let the melody of madness play out. Alright, let's dive into episode 9 of Takt Op Destiny, but remember, it's just the chill part before the real drama hits the fan. So buckle up, cause we're about to uncover some spicy secrets about the Symphonica. Let's be real, the story of Takt Op Destiny is kinda like that slice of bread you forgot at the back of the fridge. Plain and kinda predictable, but hey, episode 9, it's like finding a hidden chocolate chip in that bread. It drops hints that something shady is cooking under the surface. Now about Destiny, she's our main girl, right? Ever since she woke up as a music art, she's been like a toddler with a new toy. No clue how to control her powers. That's Destiny with her powers. And our boy Takt? He's the conductor, literally the maestro to her chaos. They're like peanut butter and jelly, but with a twist. Every time Destiny goes all superhero, she's chipping away at Takt's life. Ouch! That's Takt every time Destiny goes beast mode. So what's the real deal with their bond? It's symbiotic, meaning they need each other to survive. Takt gets some cool superhuman vibes, and Destiny, well, she's the monster slayer, tuned in to take down the D2s. But here's the catch, Destiny needs a piece of Takt's life force to throw down. Yep, every time she's out there being a boss, Takt's body is getting the raw end of the deal. Episode 9 is like that moment when you realize your low battery warning is for real. Things are getting serious and our dynamic duo is in for a wild ride. Will they figure out how to balance their powers without Takt turning into dust? So what's the game plan for our dynamic duo, Takt and Destiny? Their best bet is the Symphonica in the Big Apple, New York City. This place is like the superhero headquarters for conductors and music arts. The big guns fighting against those pesky D2s. And let's be honest, they'll probably have some tricks up their sleeves to help Destiny get her powers under control. But hold up, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows at the Symphonica. This place has got more skeletons in its closet than a Halloween store. And guess what? These dark secrets are tied up with the mystery of Takt's dad's death. Dun dun dun, now rewind to episode 8. Remember Schindler? That guy who got his conductor badge yanked? You'd think it's because he's a music-hating, almost genocide-committing bad guy who tried to off Takt and Destiny. But nope, the real reason is way more sus. It's all because he dared to cross paths with Takt. That's us trying to figure out why interacting with Takt is such a no-no, and who's pulling the strings. None other than the Grand Maestro Sagan. This guy's been playing the nice dude card, even seemed genuinely relieved when he found out Takt survived the disaster that took out his dad. But hey, it's always the ones you least expect, right? Things are getting real shady with Mr. Sagan. Maybe he's the one with the juiciest secrets, hiding behind that harmless facade. Now let's dig into the mystery of Takt's dad, known as the Rooster. Sounds like a nickname from a quirky uncle, right? But this rooster dude was likely strutting around the Symphonica before he met his untimely end. So when he got taken out by those D2 baddies, guess who was lurking around? Heaven and hell? And no, I'm not talking about the afterlife. These two are Schindler's music arts, kinda like his personal goon squad, and hell, she's like a D2 magnet. So putting 2 and 2 together, it smells like Rooster might have been off by these two, maybe even on Symphonica's orders. But why? That's the million-dollar question. Now let's talk Destiny and Takt's latest health checkup. They roll into the Symphonica's clinic and who's the doc? Lot, the sister of Cassette and Anna. Things get real interesting when Destiny, out of nowhere, asks Lot where Cassette is hiding inside her. Last week we all thought Cassette was gone for good, but Destiny's question is like finding an unexpected onion ring in your fries, a total surprise. Could Cassette still be kicking it somewhere inside Destiny? Lot's reaction is as fishy as a cat near a goldfish bowl, after she drops the bombshell that Takt and Destiny are basically draining each other's life juice by fighting. She apologizes to Cassette. Wait, what? So here we are, knee-deep in mysteries. Why did the Symphonica allegedly want Rooster gone? Is Cassette still playing hide-and-seek inside Destiny? And why is Lot apologizing to her? It's like we're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark, and let's chat about Takt's dad, the Rooster. Maybe he was in the same boat, given a hero's task by Sagan to fight off those D2 monsters. But hey, plot twist, with Hell's powers to attract D2s, the Symphonica might not be the shining knights we thought they were. Maybe they're actually the puppet masters behind the D2s. Cue the dramatic music. things get even spookier when Heaven swings by Lot's place. She's got this dark, broody look while asking about Destiny's tuning. If Lot pulls this off, it might just paint a target on Destiny and Takt's backs. But let's talk about Takt and Destiny's mission. They're all about saving the tunes, even though music's as banned as pineapple on pizza in Italy. Takt's got this dream of taking Destiny to a park in New York to hear her namesake. You know, a little Beethoven action. That's a sweet thought, but it's got this shadow of doom hanging over it. Will they both make it back to jam to Beethoven's symphony, or is this going to be a solo trip? Alright folks, grab your tissues cause episode 10 of Takt Op Destiny is hitting us right in the feels. It's time to wave goodbye to Lenny, our main man who's been like a guiding star for Takt and Destiny. Little did we know, Lenny was a mega fan of Takt's dad, his old mentor, and it's his passing that pushed Lenny to pick up that baton as a conductor for the Symphonica. This ain't the first time Takt Op Destiny has got us all choked up. Remember episode 2? The big reveal of how cassette transformed into a music art? And let's not forget the emotional roller coaster Takt and Destiny have been riding, especially with Takt coming to terms with Cassette's departure. But let's be real, episode 10 you're trying too hard with those cliches, and it's kinda like putting too much sugar in your coffee, just a bit too much to handle. Now back to Lenny and his mysterious last words about the Symphonica's link to the tragedy that took Takt's dad a decade ago. Takt's like, no way you're leaving without spilling the beans, Lenny. But just as Lenny's about to drop some truth bombs, who should barge in but Grand Maestro Sagan and his dynamic duo, Hell and Heaven. Just as our hero Takt is about to get the lowdown, in comes the villain Sagan, blocking all the juicy deets. It's a classic move, like when you're about to grab that last slice of pizza and someone beats you to it. Cliches can be cool if they're spiced up right, but this episode it's like following a recipe and forgetting the salt. Predictable. Takt and Lenny, along with their music arts, team up to throw down against Sagan. With Mappa and Madhouse running the animation show, it's like a fireworks display. Destiny's duking it out with Hell and her wheel feet, and Titan's trading shots with Heaven. But even this eye candy can't totally make up for some storytelling slip-ups. Sagan, the baddie, is as flat as a pancake. Sure, the episode's more about Lenny's drama, but Sagan's just there, chilling like a villain who's into being bad just for the kicks. We've seen better bad guys with more layers than an onion, but Sagan, he's just bad for the sake of bad. Lenny's exit, though, doesn't hit the feels as hard as it should. The dude became a conductor because he felt guilty about Takt's dad, Asahina Kenji, biting the dust. Lenny thinks he could have stopped Kenji from that fatal concert. His way of saying sorry? Saving Takt. The real showstopper of episode 10 is Titan's epic power. It's like watching the underdog score the winning goal in extra time. Lenny gives all his power to Titan, who goes all out with explosions and blasts. And then, bam! Titan's like she's crying blood. She knows winning this fight means losing Lenny, her beloved conductor. It's a moment packed with more emotion than a season finale of your favorite drama. Takt and Destiny are gearing up for what looks like the final showdown in their epic quest to bring back the beats. Since episode 8, when Takt finally got over Cassette's exit and vibed with Destiny, they've been like two peas in a pod. They even had what you might call a date, though Takt would probably be like, no way bro. So everyone's shipping Takt and Destiny, right? Well, hold up, cause episode 11 hits us with a plot twist that's like finding out your GPS has been leading you the wrong way the whole time. Suddenly there's a new love interest in the mix and everyone's like, where did this come from? The anime is like that friend who randomly throws in facts without any backstory. With just one episode to go, we're all biting our nails, wondering if Takt Op Destiny can pull off a finale that'll do justice to our heroes. And then there's Sagan, the big bad wolf of the story. His grand plan for unleashing the D2s is still a big question mark. It's like the writers just left a villain sticker on him and called it a day. And get this, Sagan goes all dramatic, stabbing his hand on some ominous crystal, gets swallowed up by it, and then poof, he's gone. Like, hello? Anybody gonna explain what's up with the crystal needing a blood sacrifice? Nope, the story just zooms on into the next thing. Alright, time to check in with Takt in Takt Op Destiny. And let me tell you, our boy is not doing great. He's still duking it out with the D2s, but his health? It's like your phone battery at 1%, it's barely hanging on. Even after some R&R, he's looking like he just lost a fight with a paintball gun, half covered in blood and barely able to stand in a brawl. Takt's as stubborn as a mule though, insisting they've got to push forward, leaving Destiny no choice but to be his backup. Now Anna's getting this bad vibe that she might be waving goodbye to Takt and Destiny for the last time. It's like that gut feeling you get when you leave your house wondering if you turned off the oven. She's practically begging Takt to come back, dropping hits. that Lot might be on the brink of a cure for him and Destiny. Tears streaming, she's like, "Don't you dare ghost me, Takt." Takt, meanwhile, in all heartfelt, thanking Anna for everything she's done, but hold on to your hats, cause here comes the twist that no one saw coming. Anna goes full rom-com and plants one on Takt. Talk about a curveball. Up until now, these two were more like siblings than anything else. Most of their hangouts were group scenes, and Takt always seemed to have eyes for Cassette. Anna? She's always been the big sis of the group, never once dropping hints of wanting to be the leading lady in Takt's love story. Anna's move has everyone's jaws drop on the floor. Just last episode, she was playing Cupid, leaving Takt and Destiny to have some alone time in New York. It was like she was setting up the perfect date for them, right? But then bam, she kisses Takt out of the blue. Anna's just as confused as we are, saying she doesn't know why she did it. Maybe it was just a heat of the moment thing, like accidentally sending a text meant for your BFF to your mom. She was worried, her emotions just went kaboom in the form of a smooch. If the anime was aiming for a gotcha moment, well, mission accomplished. But it's more like a what just happened kind of shock. Now, let's talk about the show's tug-of-war between drama and comedy. Destiny, who looks a bit green with envy, tries to rib Takt about the kiss while they're gearing up for battle. Classic Destiny, right? Always missing the mood like someone laughing at a funeral. But the joke kind of falls flat because Anna's kiss was so out of left field that you can't even find it funny. Even if the finale tries to build up this thing between Anna and Takt, it's gonna feel like a twist in a plot twist, confusing and a bit of a letdown after we've all been rooting for Takt and Destiny. It's like being promised a roller coaster and ending up on the kiddie train. A bit of a bummer, huh? Alright, it's time to dive into the finale, and it's like the last slice of a really good pizza, kinda satisfying but leaves you wanting more. The goal? To get us all hyped up for the upcoming mobile game. And yeah, it wraps up Takt and Destiny's story, sort of, but it also keeps the door wide open for more adventures. The animation and the fight scenes, top notch, as always, but that's not the whole story. Let's talk about the love triangle drama. After episode 11 threw Anna into the mix, we're all like, how's this gonna pan out? Plus, Destiny's vow to bring Takt back no matter what had us biting our nails, wondering if this is the last we'll see of her. So how do things shake out in the finale? Sagan's music art Orpheus is one tough cookie, regenerating like she's got cheat codes activated. Destiny can't even land a hit. But Takt and Destiny, being the unique duo they are, crank it up a notch. Takt boosts his strength, lands a kick that distracts Orpheus, and Destiny delivers a killer shot. Then Destiny pushes Takt to go after Sagan and finish this once and for all. Now about Sagan, our not-so-deep villain, we were all hoping for some juicy backstory to flesh him out, but no. His grand plan? Lure all the D2s to the continent and go for a total wipeout, not caring about the people still there. It's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. The stress of battle turns half of Takt's hair white, making him look like a half conductor, half music art hybrid. It's pretty epic when he grabs Destiny's weapon and takes out Sagan. So after the big showdown, Takt and Destiny are totally wiped out. They're chilling on a beach, waiting for the gang to roll up. Takt in his composer mode starts humming the tune he's been working on while Destiny's holding onto his sleeve, you know where his hand used to be. Picture a super emotional music video moment. Then while Takt's catching some Z's, Destiny gets all tender, caressing his face. It's like one of those romance movie scenes where everything's perfect except it's not. She's tearing up, leans in, and gives him a kiss. Big confession time. Destiny says she loves Takt. But wait, there's a twist. She starts fading away like a Snapchat filter until she's totally gone, leaving behind just a pendant. But hold on, there's more. Sagan's checked out, but those pesky D2s are still around, and the Symphonica's back in business. And guess who's the new conductor? Anna. Yeah, the same Anna who never showed any interest in conducting or music. It's like finding out your cat's been secretly writing novels at night. Considering all the trouble her sister Takt and Destiny went through because of the Symphonica, Anna signing up to be a conductor is as confusing as a plot twist in a soap opera. It feels like Takt Op Destiny never really figured out what to do with Anna. She's been the responsible big sis this whole time, and now suddenly she's a conductor? That's like the show slapped a new job title on her without giving us the backstory. Alright, strap in, cause the finale of Takt Op Destiny just went full Twilight Zone on us. Takt's MIA from the screen at the end, and we're left scratching our heads. But wait, there's more after the credits. Anna's rocking the pendant as a necklace, and she's all about keeping Takt's musical dreams alive. As she strolls down the hall, she calls out to Cassette, and then, plot twist, her eyes switch to this electric blue color when she mentions Destiny. boom, Anna transforms into a music art ready to kick butt for the sake of music. So here's the kicker. Takt Op Destiny seems like it's just setting the stage for a mobile game. Remember how Destiny's look in the game is different from the anime? Surprise, surprise, it's actually Anna. Talk about a makeover. But in the rush to bridge to the game, the anime storytelling took a bit of a backseat. It's like trying to cram your entire wardrobe into a suitcase. Stuff's bound to get messy. But let's rewind a bit. After Destiny pulls her vanishing act, Tak has this vision where he's hanging with Cassette. She hands him the charm, says some cryptic stuff, and then poof, she's gone too. This charm? Probably the essence of Destiny, who gave it her all to save Tak. Earlier in the show, Destiny hinted that Cassette was still part of her. So maybe Cassette never really left. So even if Destiny is out of the picture, Anna, in her new music art form, still carries a piece of her. This show's got more layers than an onion. And there you have it. The finale leaves us with a transforming Anna, a missing Takt, and more questions than a pop quiz. Takt Op Destiny's wrapping up with a mix of transformations, disappearances, and a hint of Cassette. What's next for this musical saga? Your guess is as good as mine.